The Fairies by William Allingham. Up the airy mountain, down the rushy glen, we daren't go hunting for fear of little men. We folk, good folk, trooping all together, green jacket, red cap, and white owl's feather. Down along the rocky shore some make their home. They live on crispy pancakes of yellow tide foam. Some in the reeds of the black mountain lake with frogs for their watchdogs, all night awake. High on the hilltop the old king sits. He is now so old and grey, he's nigh lost his wits. With a bridge of white mist Columkill he crosses on his stately journeys from the Sleeve League to Rosses, or going up with music on cold starry nights to sup with the queen of the gay northern lights. They stole to little Bridget for 7 years long. When she came down again, her friends were all gone. They took her lightly back between the night and morrow. They thought she was fast asleep, but she was dead with sorrow. They have kept her ever since, deep within the lake, on a bed of fag leaves, watching till she wake. By the craggy hills through the mosses bare, they have planted thorn trees for pleasure here and there. Is any man so daring as dig them up in spite? He shall find our sharpest thorns in his bed at night. Up the airy mountain, down the rushy glen, we daren't go a-hunting for fear of little men. We folk, good folk, trooping all together, green jacket, red cap, and white owl's feather. This is a nice little poem from Irish folklore. This is talking about, of course, the Fae folk, or what the Irish called the She. It does a pretty good job. It generally keeps its scansion and meter and everything. It's a couple of the verses are 8 lines. Well, most of them are 8 lines. There's just the one about the king that's 12, right? No, there's 2 about the king. Oh, well, it's actually, that is an interesting thing there. First verse is 8 lines, second verse is 8 lines. Third and fourth are 12, fifth and sixth are 8. So there's a pattern there as well. But it's it seems to be, I believe this is, I can't remember now. It's either iambic or trochee. I think it's iambic, but I'm not sure. Let me think just a minute. Yes, it's iambic. And it is 6 syllables, so 3 metric feet. So an iambic trimeter, that would be the term. Now, because of its setup, it's actually not trimeter now that I think about it. It's an uneven, what's the term now? Hexameter. It's an uneven hexameter. I'll have to look up some of my terms. It's been a while since I've actually looked at the proper vocabulary. But although I think it is iambic hexameter for the most part, meaning 6 metric feet or 12 syllables. But anyways, it's a nice little poem, written a long time ago. So this is reading, just so you know, from the book Irish Folk and Fairy Tales, edited by Gordon Jarvie. So these were not originally written by Gordon Jarvie, but are edited by him for this book. And that was one of the poems about the she. Anyways, we can leave it there.